Alright, I guess let's get this show on the road. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I run out of game early. Feeling this area, last area is padded, so I left like a full stream to deal with it, but it could also just take like, an hour or some shit. Really hard to tell. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Pretty chill here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Relatively calm. Not a lot going on. Just, yes, waiting for Super Bowl weekend, Then I can move on with my life. The only thing I really care about right now. Super Bowl weekend and there still being an America left by the end of 2028. Those are my two priorities in some order. Oh, camera. Anyway, for those of you who weren't here last time, Nala betrayed Arpeggio and she's now flying around in the sky in the reanimated body of Clockwork, the villain from the first game. And she's going to attack France, the horror. Qatar's life will be ruined. England's finally gonna win their long feud with France. Because of an evil furry woman. Monster Hunter Wii.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I beat another Bloodborne boss yesterday.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of
I'm actually gonna finish the game maybe this year.
Lock one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
That's fun. I feel like people do a bad job of describing FromSoft Games combat in some ways.
It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers and they'll automatically.
Whoa, GMC raid. Hello, GMC.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
You had a good stream. So he said walk a TNT barrel up, right? Which means I need to get inside a TNT barrel, like this one. Great. I hate this mechanic. Osu? I see. I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen GMC streaming Dota for a while. We're all retired now, Dota's a dead game. I hope you earned many peppy points. Okay. I just realized, I can't go anywhere from here, can I? Amitesh. I think, yeah, I can't actually, going this way is useless for me. I have to go around the long way. That's why this area sucks so much, because, like, so many fast ways to go, and they're not accessible to anyone but Sly. Turned around, okay. Oh, it gave me a checkpoint. Okay, that's actually very kind of them. I was not expecting a checkpoint there. I don't know if this guy actually turn around and use the walkway again or not. That's fortunate for me. Yeah, so for Raiders, the right now the stakes are if we don't stop the furry British cutie from her reign of terror, then she's gonna blow up France. We're saving the French people today. We're saving France. Huge, I know. Yeah, imagine getting betrayed by a British cutie. I don't have to imagine because it happened to me. Okay, it's 2. How do I get up to the third one from here? Oh, where am I trying to go from? I can't jump in this barrel. E. That means I have to go over there. Somewhere. Maybe this was the last one I should have done, actually. I might have done these out of order. Bro, I couldn't see it. Fuck. Hey, the spotlight wasn't on my screen until it was too late. Think I'm far enough to the side you won't run into me? Okay, well, that works. You walked around me. Think fuck. Yeah, I think I have to go up here, right? Somehow. Really understand how. Where's he going? I don't want to move until I know. Oh fuck. Right here too. This is gonna be such a long walk if I fail it, like a long walk back, you know? That's what I'm really worried about. He turned around right as I moved! This guy... Alright, we go again. I wasn't sure if he was going to turn around or not, and then when I thought I was just wasting my time, he ended up moving right as soon as I... Right as soon as I moved. Very unlucky. And nothing you can do, right? Wait until you see him actually walking the other way, I guess. Some shit, I don't know. Fuck. Forgot. I was trying to get into position before he was in range. Man. And you know what sucks too is, like, I know for a fact you can't, I can't kill all the enemies because they respawn so fast. Did more bitching when the problem is the person behind the controller. I mean, it's kind of true. Well, the problem is that the guards won't see you if you're not moving in their flashlight, but they will see you if you, they will see you if they, like, walk into you. They'll be like, something's up. I'll notice you. I can't exactly just do it for free, right? I have to get into a position. Is this even a normal walkway? It is, okay. Like, if I was in the middle right there, I would get caught. Because I'm far enough to the side, he's not gonna see me, probably. Can I not walk up this? I can. Fuck. But yeah, you know me, Fatar. I'm never gonna stop bitching. When have I ever not bitched? Name a single time where I wasn't bitching. Yeah, so I'm supposed to go up somewhere. Supposed to go up there. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to do, for the record. Try to figure out how to achieve that now. I think maybe I can go all the way from that other side over there. Uninstalled and then he invited you the next day? Damn. Like, I don't think I can get up there, right? Wait. What, there's a walkway there? Oh no, okay, I did this the wrong way, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't see the walkway. Okay. Yeah, I was just going the complete wrong way. So, not pictured, by the way, like, if you're just looking over here, right, from here, not pictured, there's a walkway through the spring that bounces you up. So I was trying to look around for a path on these other sides over here, but it turns out that you can just, you just need to, like, walk for this way, basically, and it's just fine. It's free. I just didn't see it, because, like, I remember having to jump up to these from when I was playing the level normally. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense. I was like, there's no way. Just hard to get a camera angle that showed it from where I was. I guess I should have checked, but like, I thought it wouldn't be possible. Yeah, this is a lot less annoying. I guess it was my fault in the end.
With the TNT barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
Oh, fuck. I didn't see the guard.
With the TNT barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that
Where does that guard even walk? Yeah, so let's play another game of do I need to go down there and there's a thing that bounces me up to this area, or do I need to take a high ground path because, oh fuck, I think I do. I think this time it is actually the high ground path. I have to walk on the turbine. I was wondering why they rotated that way in particular. I guess now I know, right? Come on, run. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Run! Walk up the slope! Alright, easy.
Be the last time anyone puts that engine to use.
Now what? Another one over there. Okay, sure. Now you expect me to die? I mean, I might die. How do I get up there? Find these ropes. Well, these ropes were climbable this whole time. Silly me.
Happy to have you along, Bentley. What do you need me to do?
Pickpocket the guard's keys to the
Oh
engine.
no.
Once you've got the door open, I'll take over.
Okay, you should take your position. It's not gonna take me long to lighten these guys of their keys.
5 keys? Bro. Bro. Alright, time to get to work. Take a bit to pickpocket 5 keys. Might as well just start at the top, you know? Do I have alarm clock equipped? I do. Yeah, I think you're supposed to use alarm clock. Alright, 1 key. Ah. 2 keys. Ah. 'I didn't see that or hear that. Alright, easy clap. 3 keys. Alright. Anyway. Four keys. How did I not get the sneak attack there? There's the last one over there. Okay, that's fine. It's so much easier to play this game as Sly than it is any other character. Like, I love actually being able to platform and shit. Alright, all 5 keys.
Okay, Sly, I'm waiting by the engine room door.
The engine room's all the way over there? Fuck. At least I can platform up there a little bit more easily. I'll have to take the long way. Quite as long of a way anyway.
Okay, Bentley, you're on.
Please don't make me walk Bentley all the way over here. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Bentley, I'm looking at these, blueprints, and I think you've got to shoot out all the bolts with your dart gun to get up to the 2nd level. Here's the hard part. Once you shoot a bolt, you'll need to then take out the bolt the
Oh.
Make sure when you shoot a bulb, you then take out the bulb the electricity is going to.
I see. Well, this is a little annoying, isn't it? Like streamer put his little. Well, I mean, okay, you know, I didn't know that I was standing in zap range of the electricity. Okay, how could I know? It's not like I started playing the section before the game told me what to do or anything. They didn't finish giving me the instructions. Not like I'm an impatient Andy. How was I to know? Ooh, that was almost a trick shot. I mean, I thought I had the full instructions. He said make sure as soon as I was shooting the second one that killed me, you know. I think they just didn't expect kids to have such good aim, you know.
Hey, pal, you're all set to bounce up to the next level.
I was just outperforming the game's expectations. That's why the instructions didn't finish. You know, I'm just too good, actually.
If I'm reading this right, it looks like you need to bomb those power nodes to get into the control room. Once that door is open, you'll be able to shut this engine down for good.
Alright, no more instructions. Is this supposed to be a challenge somehow? We're just running around bombing everything. Do they all take 2 hits? Did I miss one? Oh, I did miss one.
Flip the override switch and this engine is toast.
You're right, you're right, you're right. I just didn't see it. I wasn't looking at them. I wasn't watching them explode. You know, cool guys don't look at explosions. I'm the coolest guy you know.
Thing to draw power from.
And an unexpected windfall, I've been contacted by Inspector Fox over the shortwave radio. She's well aware of the dire situation we all face if Klakla becomes immortal and has agreed to join forces with us so that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar. To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio
Oh
towers.
boy.
Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Klakla. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris.
Paris?
If that
No,
volcano's
not
light
Paris.
show goes off. Well, you know the story.
I'd do anything to save Paris.
Okay, so she can home in on the blip. To do that, I'll need you to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the
Moon jump?
button, you'll perform a huge jump, so be careful.
All right, sounds like fun.
Yo, thanks, sheep. I hate to say it, sheep, but you know what? The furry cutie turned out to be evil, and it's probably your fault for not zutting her hard enough, you know? Or maybe it's your fault for zutting her too hard. I know. Crazy. No sound, but I hear. And that means I can say whatever I want about Kushi, and he can't say shit! I mean... hope he enjoys, even though he can't hear me saying it. What? Hi, sir? Sir? How do I... Alright, this is actually a platform challenge. Yeah, Kaizo Slay. But you know, I have to ask, actually, these jumps seem a little hard. Do you think these jumps were beta tested? But where? By you? Damn. He beta tested this game. He was probably like, I don't know, like 12 or some shit, or like younger than that. He's probably like child, but he beta tested the game anyway. It's kind of a cool idea though. Like they just give you like a mega jump for going the end of the game, you know? Probably there's some secret where you, they were beta tested with save states every 2 seconds. Yeah, probably. Can I stand on these? No, they don't have collision. Nice. Very cool, game. Very cool. Oh, I'm dead. You can't really get all the things until you have this jump. What? Oh, I see. It's one of the slidey ones. Of course. Some of them have gravity and some of them don't. It's a little weird trying to tell which ones do and which ones don't. What's the lore on this? I'm in the air. He gave me a jetpack. See? Look at Sly's ass. He was wearing a jetpack, okay? Nice. Okay, the game almost gooped me there. I like it when it's literally just a straight up platforming challenge. That's when the game is at its easiest.
Looks like Carmelita has picked up on
Dana woke nuts. True.
directly for us.
The antennas are D inclusions, of course, of course. Where do I go? Okay. Bird probably doesn't have collision either, you know? Game actually is padded to fuck for what it's worth. Oh, I don't have the jetpack anymore. That explains why it didn't work. I'll just have to play the game normally, cringe.
Look, Sly, for once, let's cut the flirty chit-chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Damn. Oh shit. Alright. Cinema! Damn.
Shooter! Yes!
How is that not hitting?
Don't let up! Doing great!
Oh my, this is so rigid. I'm gonna lose.
Nice shooting!
What?
I thought you said you were a good shot!
Dude, she's hating. Oh my! It keeps moving relative to the it keeps moving like relative to the bombs, you know, I can't like tell where the copter's gonna move.
You're doing it, Cooper!
It's really hard to tell. Oh fuck, oh shit, wait, what?
Straight, or we're
What was I supposed to shoot there? Oh, okay. Shit, fuck. Wait,
take much more of this!
you shoot them once and then they dissipate. Okay, I got it. It's like Superman 64 all over again. Oh, what? This guy plays Toho. You don't aim in Toho, you dodge, sheep. It's a dodging game, not an aiming game. You aim by being directly next to, by being below the boss.
You're doing it, Cooper!
It's not an aiming game. You say like he plays Valorant or something. He played Halo. I don't know. Any game that involves aiming. Oh my!
Nice shooting! We're getting through! That should get her attention.
Yeah, I think she just shoots at you if you go too long without shooting her. Is how that works.
Keep at it! We're winning!
Yeah, that seems to be how it works. Oh!
Not the air!
I'm trying, Constable, I'm trying.
Take that, Neela!
Fuck.
Take much more of this! Neela's not gonna like that! Keep it up!
Ah!
Work quickly! Looking good! You're doing it! You should.
Ugh.
That was some terrific shooting.
Okay, that kind of sucked, I'm not gonna lie. I like the one, there is one where you dodge. There's one where you play as Bentley's remote control helicopter and you dodge, and that was actually fun.
Looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
Uh-oh. What in the Bayonetta fuck is this?
I'm coming, guys. Hold on.
I feel sick.
Wait, is he literally puking? Oh, I'm dead.
I feel sick.
He's literally throwing up. Like me whenever I hear any of Fatar's opinions.
Anyone, SOS! Oh no! Help, please! Someone!
It's commentary, okay? I'm reacting. I'm a React Andy. Gotta react to the game. There's no way I didn't have the height for that. Alright, we go again.
My life is literally flashing before my eyes. Literally.
Literally. His life is literally flashing before his eyes.
Make it fast, Sly. I feel really sick.
They're kind of moving around really randomly. It's kind of hard to tell if I'm lining up my jump correctly.
Falling! Falling! Oh no! Help!
Wait, am I supposed to use an air gust or something there? Alright, I'm gonna stop and look when I get to that part. Like, I've just bonked on this in the exact same way twice in a row. Are there upstreams or something I can use?
Stop. Just make it stop. I can't take it anymore.
But why is the propeller still going, by the way? Shouldn't it be, like, I don't know, broken? Shouldn't it be powerless?
Oh no! Help! Please! Someone!
I don't know, maybe I'm just clueless.
Hurry, Sly! We're going down really fast!
I think I don't make this? Oh, I do. It moves into my way. Okay. So what can I do to make this jump?
Hurry up, Sly. This is getting kinda out of hand.
Just make it? Was the cycle just bad both times? The cycle just bad sometimes, maybe?
Ow! Falling! Falling!
I think that doesn't make it, right? Oh no, it turned. No! What? Right, what cycle am I supposed to line up here? Am I supposed to actually be able to tell that it's going to, how it's going to rotate? Because it really feels like it's just moving around. All the pieces of debris are just moving around randomly. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can just look and go, oh yeah, it'll be closer to me here.
Make it fast, Sly. I feel really sick.
Maybe that's something you can do? Thing is, it kind of just lines up if I just run forward for the first bunch of them, and then that one just failed both times.
Hurry!
I don't know.
Ouch! Ow! Falling! Falling!
Okay. Yikes.
Help! Anyone! SOS!
What is my camera doing? What? What?
Speed again.
Why can't he not grab that?
Oh, I feel sick.
He's puking again. Great, we looped around the voice lines. We got back to the puke line. What this platformer makes me want to do.
Hurry up, Sly. This is getting kinda out of hand.
Yeah, I just want to save state this last jump because I'm making like all these other ones like every single fucking time, you know?
Never speed again.
There's no... I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? They just like rotate randomly.
Scared, Sly! Hurry!
My double jump does like nothing to get me anywhere relative to anything.
I knew I'd go out this way! Inside a battery! I just knew it!
How did you know that? Explain, Bentley.
Make it fast, Sly. I feel really sick.
Oh, I didn't get a double jump. I think I'm fucked. Okay. That was close.
Hurry up, Sly. This is getting
Oh, that was a railing. I didn't know that was a railing. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do? Maybe you're supposed to...
I'm scared, Sly!
Maybe you're supposed to react and like land on the parts that you can magnetize to? Like... this?
This is grim! Grim!
For those harder ones? I think maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
I'd go out this way! Inside a battery! I just knew it!
Some of them are just easy to make. Except for that one, which is really annoying, because if you max out your height, you either land on the roof or you bonk the roof and just fall and eat shit. Like, for some reason...
Scared, Sly!
For some reason, the maximum amount of height you can get is fine, but just barely below the maximum kills you.
This is grim! 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 My life is literally flashing before my eyes. Literally.
Literally.
Help! Anyone! SOS!
No, dude. No, jump up on the thing. Okay, I'm making a safe state here, boys. I'm not doing this part again.
Kinda out of hand.
Is there literally any other thing to do besides just make this jump? What's the mission here? I shot down Clockla, and then she got mad and she took the battery that has Murray and Bentley in it.
Free the Murray.
So I'm trying to catch up to her.
Want a piece of me? Don't worry, there's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Mila, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This
Have we beaten her a single time, actually? I think we've lost every time.
Some power growing within me.
Where am I trying to go exactly? I mean, okay, that kills me. Was I supposed to do something to her shooting me? Like, am I in the wrong place? Okay, I mean, I guess there's that. You could just do that. Oh, okay. No, it was just whack her until she dies. Wait, but Paris! No, not Paris!
We did it.
Right on.
It's an emotional moment.
Die, insects, die! I hate this mess.
And she's right at home in
Watch out.
France.
That thing's still kicking.
Lachla mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery.
Open head surgery.
So that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
Teamwork final battle, let's go. Alright, the Murray is up.
I hate you, Koopa Gang.
Whoa, dude.
Sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace below
Wow, she really hates me.
Revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Claw, claw.
Alright, well, hate. I think that's the hate ship. Alright. Anyway.
I still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me. Never.
Trying to hack her? Oh, alright. We got the hate ship.
Out of here! She's about to explode!
No, Bentley!
Glasses!
His glasses!
Bentley, I'll save you.
Pick me up! I can't walk!
Damn. Poor Bentley.
Come on, Sly. Let's
Wounded in the line of battle. Oh, is that actually it? That was much easier than the final boss of the
At the end of the road,
first game.
the Claw Gang had been defeated and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla.
Didn't get the love chip.
Close at hand.
True.
Hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird.
Hey, Voldemort,
How
Andy.
ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this.
Well, Bentley's not
I was
gonna walk.
surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of the adventure started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about
Wow, insane Riz.
books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date.
Wow.
She even showed
Easy.
me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I kinda clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times.
17
She went forward
times.
to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off.
What?
Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper.
Find you and go on a second date.
I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
Damn. I don't think she minds. I think she's given up. Alright, well that's the game. I could have actually finished this on Tuesday and started Pikmin 3. Oh man, this game has a lot of jank compared to the first one. The nice thing about the first one is that, like, it was kind of limited in scope in a lot of ways, and so it felt like when you got janked, it didn't, like, matter that much. There was jank, but it felt a lot less frustrating for some reason in my memory. Yeah, like, the big open levels are nice from, like, an exploration and figuring it out part, but eventually the gameplay of navigating the big open levels got really frustrating. Oh, it's just the same voice actor for Carmelita and Neela. That's funny. And she's literally just doing her voice, but with a British accent. That's kind of funny. No animals are harmed in the creation of this game. I see, I see. The greater Milwaukee area, I see. It's a dark fate for her. EPA? Well, I mean, I think he's out of a job now, probably. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. You won! I won! What? No! Fuck you! I went outside earlier! I already touched grass today. Alright, well now what? Now what? I kind of expected them to stall a little bit longer. I expected that boss fight to like have like another hour of jank or something. But yeah. It actually went by pretty fast. Anyway, I'd say this game probably is like still pretty good. I don't know who I would recommend it for necessarily. I kind of recommend just playing the game for the story and like the adventure parts. And maybe not engaging with it as much as the first one. Like the first game had much higher percent of the stuff that was in it was good. Even though this was more ambitious. Bigger in scope. Oh fuck, what do I even do now? I don't know. I don't really got anything that's like super exciting to think of here. I mean, like I could play Toho. I could just get to PDH while everyone that normally watches the Toho is asleep. I don't really want to play Celeste because the part of Celeste I was in was really bad. But something like I wish I had time to stream, but never actually do stream. I played a lot of Dust Force today. I don't really want to do that. The only thing I can think of is like Hollow Knight boss, but I think everyone's just gonna Pepe Poof. I don't have Tekken installed. I could do Uni 2 combo training. I could practice Uni 2 combos. Or I could practice Blaze Blue combos. Start practicing for my first to 20. Bloodborne time. Well, yeah. I mean, if I turn the stream off, I'm probably gonna go sit down and lie down on my couch and play Bloodborne. I feel like I could find something to play though. This is why I used the queue. It's because like if I had to actually think about what to play, I would never play anything. Bad racing game? I mean, I could play it, but I haven't really like played it at all since the last time it came out, so it's gonna be really bad. Not likely to be very good gameplay if I do it. I don't really want to play anything that like stresses my hands out either. I use my hands plenty today. Toho. I could just play some Toho. I just practice for a bit, maybe. See if I'm playing well. Hold a category. Yeah, the GIF's pretty good. The GIF might be a permanent addition to the Toho stream, honestly. Chance to save Marvel Rivals. I mean, I have some drops I need to redeem, right? Yeah, someone did say Marvel Rivals, actually. He probably has no sound because he probably has me muted because he's playing Marvel Rivals right now, honestly. Can't hear me making fun of him. He's just reading chat. Saw Marvel Rivals. Damn. I feel like I'm playing this spell wrong. I feel like you're supposed to, like, you know, move up and then move back down to get some space. Like, you have to read so far ahead to actually play more aggressively. Probably the correct play, but I'm not good enough to do it very well. That's sort of what a good attempt usually looks like for me, is I just kind of dodge a few easier ways and then I just die to the first hard thing. I don't usually actually get past any hard ways. Yeah, honestly, I should probably just move the Switch in here and play Pikmin 3 for 2 hours, but I don't want to move the Switch in here, play Pikmin 3 for 2 hours, and then move the Switch back into the living room to do boxing tomorrow. That's kind of annoying. It's actually kind of funny. I was taking a look at my stream stats, and you know what's funny and kind of sad is that like no matter what I do, I just like my viewership basically stays the same unless I play Dust Force, and all the Dust Force people will show up and hang out with me. Show gets pretty consistent viewership, but chat fucking dies and there's no text in it for like 30 minutes at a time. It's kind of one of the reasons why I stopped playing it as much. Like, it kind of just gets a bit boring just sitting here restarting runs with no one actually talking to me. And I mean like typing words too. Like if I'm just gonna sit here and no one's actually gonna like talk back to me, then I might as well just sit and grind Toho whenever I feel like it off stream. Then it turns out I didn't really feel like grinding it off stream anyway, so kind of just stopped caring as much. Like, I still have stuff I want to do in the games, but streaming like harder gaming challenges is more fun when people to actually talk to. See that bullet. That's pretty good. Pretty good dodging. I kind of see maybe how you want to play this a bit better now, but it's still hard. Doesn't make it any less hard. Makes it a little less RNG, maybe. Get more places you can go. You're not bottom loading, you can actually dodge down sometimes, so... there's a lot of RNG in these games, you know? A lot of dodges are just RNG, whether or not they're hard or easy. You have to read the bullets, they're different every time. Some of the bullets come from such wide angles that it's kind of hard to just see all of them. I feel like I have to look so far ahead to actually see all the ones that can cross over. Is Steam dropping frames? No. You have to read so many bullets at a time. It's just been a little shaky for me. There's some problems last night, but oh really? I don't get that message. But you know, my ad block might block it too. Ad block might block the message about ad block. I honestly would pay for Twitch Turbo if I didn't think Twitch, like, you know, support staff was so dog shit. If I didn't hate Twitch as a brand, as a company. I think Twitch Turbo right now, as it stands, is a pretty good deal if you believe in Twitch as a corporate entity at all and want to give them money. But I don't, obviously. I'm gonna give them $0 the rest of my life, and they deserve no more. I feel the same way about Twitch as Baruka does about dancing Dark Souls cosplayers, okay? That's how you know I mean business. Just put a dancing Dark Souls cosplayer. Put it on the screen on top of the gameplay, so people can't see your weapons, you know? Can't see your items and backseat your item use. Yeah, you probably are gonna get some first-time backseating. You actually go live in the category. Of course, if I allow it, you know. I think we've got, what, probably 4 or 5 more fighting game streams at least, if not more, you know. I can get 8K before then. I can get 8K in those streams. Simple. Yeah, Leffen went live with Garo new game for 2025. New main game clickbait title today. I was like, oh. They're really all gonna be furry morbers. People are really despairing over Strive right now. But it's like the exact same shit people were complaining about, like, in terms of like how ArcSys does balance in DBFZ. So I feel like everyone who played DBFZ and thought Strive would be different is kind of like, this was kind of just coping this whole time. I don't think any characters are as bad as Lab Coat 21 was, but still. That's a hard one to top anyway. That might be one of those things people make videos about years from now. Or what if the game was still popular when she came out anyway? Like if the game was as popular as Tekken 7 was when Leroy came out, people would already have made like history videos on how Lab Coat 21 ruined a bunch of tournaments. Like the Leroy one. Which is a really good video for what it's worth, but that one's definitely like a situation people think of because Tekken's popular. Cyberpunk anime girl will save Strive. Not if she gets hit round start by a Ram or Potemkin and just fucking dies. Not if she loses the rock, paper, scissors at round start and dies, loses 80% HP to it. No one's saving Strive if characters can just do that. Still. Do you like losing 80% of your health to a rock, paper, scissors at the start of the round? Do you enjoy that? If not, from what I understand, you just shouldn't play Guilty Gear Strive right now. What I understand, that means the answer to should I play Strive in this as powerful reckless enjoyer, I see. Of course. How could I forget, sir? You're a Marvel Rivals enjoyer. You love you love moving that vehicle. You love being armed and dangerous. You love spider time, like Nitesh does. Honestly, at this point, I'm hoping we just distract Tushi from his ranked games. We can break the addiction somehow. Yeah. What else do I have to talk about? Yeah, FF12 is actually pretty interesting. It turns out there's actually a lot of side quests. Like, it's really weird where the game actually has a lot of optional content and, like, places you can go, but, like, it does such a bad job of letting you know where all of them are. Apparently there's just been shit I could go do in some places. And like some of these optional areas too, right? Where like I go when the enemies are like 10 levels higher than me, but I don't think the game's ever gonna take me back to those areas. Anytime you get a side quest, it's just like, the game's just like, oh yeah, just go to this place and do the thing. It's like, if you're not strong enough to go to that place and do the thing right when you get it, there's nothing that will remind you of that. So... I don't know how I'm supposed to remember in a game this big, right? Other Final Fantasy games, it feels like if you like get a side quest, when you get a side quest, you usually just go do the side quest, right? Like it's kind of simple. This is a game with an actual like world map and fast travel and stuff really early on. It'll keep track of some things, like the hunts for you, but it won't keep track of other things, like, just, hey, please go see where my daughter is, she's lost. Bond doesn't write those down. I'm not sure if Bond knows how to write, to be fair, but, you know, like... Apparently late game fights are kind of weird too. Like I look at what people are saying to do for gambits for some of them. Like I looked at what people said to do for gambits for one of the last ones, and it's like literally just endlessly casting one defensive spell on yourself, and then you just spam debuffs on the boss until he's weak enough that he's not really a threat. Like SMT style, except the boss doesn't clear the debuffs ever from themselves. So that's why everyone says to get classes that can use the debuff skills, because that way you that way the game becomes a lot easier. That's not to say nothing of the espers and the mist system and all that stuff. It's like there's so much shit you can do to make the game easier. Feels like everything that could make the game harder is just being under-leveled or not having the right spell for the situation, you know, not having the right gambit or the right spell, the right technique. It doesn't feel like there's anything that's actually going to happen that's like, oh, I need to like think and react to what the boss is doing with my inputs. Feels like most of the time I'll just have won as long as I set up my gambits correctly and let the AI do its thing. Or I could just play risky like I did the last boss fight and just react to what the boss is doing without knowing, and then just win anyway because I'm leveled or strong. I don't really know. I don't think it really satisfies what I'm usually looking for from RPG combat, which is like the feeling of outthinking my opponent in some way, outthinking the AI script, you know? Well, I mean, you still have 3 Xenoblade games left to experience, though. Like, you've got it good. You can realize the whole time that I was right about 3 other games. I'm still gonna stand by my take that Xenoblade 2 late game is like the most fun you can have doing RPG combat maybe. Well, you've got X to play too, right? You wouldn't dodge X. You want to hear the funny joke, right? Right? You wouldn't dodge that game. It has mechas and the funny joke. It's 3 games, sir. You have 3 games to play. Get it right. Funny that I'm saying it has mechas, like I don't think the mechas are the worst part of the game. Well, you know. Sure you can get it eventually. It'll be on sale for Switch 2 launch for new, better graphics version. Trust. When has Nintendo ever not done something consumer friendly like that? Name one time. I don't know how long you'll have to wait to get a Switch 2 anyway. For all I know, the Switch 2 will cost like more $1 billion in Brazil until like 2027. Party games? Maybe. I don't know what they'll have. I'm sure they'll have plenty of party games still. I had a good attempt a while back ago. Like, I almost made it to phase 4, but it's hard. I kind of see what you want to do, but probably another 5 minutes maybe, then I'm probably just gonna end stream because no one's talking to me. It's gonna be talking to me. Gotta go lie down and play Bloodborne. That's gonna be dead for the next 30 minutes. think bottom hugging is just straight up wrong after playing the spell some more. It's not exactly always easier to not be bottom hugging, but like your chances are just much higher. You're not getting close to the bottom, I think. Dodging down away from the waves is just too strong of an option. There's too many more options available to you when you have some space to dodge down. You still kind of get forced to the bottom anyway, but it's a lot less likely that you're gonna just eat shit and die. Getting walled if you can go down below the wall, around the wall. I think it's also a little bit easier if you're off to one side and you can get through the blue wave before the next one comes in. That also helps. Getting I'm getting much better. Accent on average. Much deeper into the spell card's HP on average on good attempts. That's really what matters in the end, is just improving consistency. Every percent my odds of dodging a wave go up, just make it that much more likely it's gonna will actually happen in point device. And that's really all I care about. Sure, I thought I was safe there. I guess I just didn't see where to go at all. That was not the read. I keep getting it to half of, I've got it into half of this HP bar a few times, which is a lot actually. Like 2 waves away maybe from seeing phase 4. Let's just pray. sooner than I expected. I was gonna end if chat was quiet for like another 5 more minutes. I don't want to sit here and grind. I want to talk to. Probably still under like 15 minutes anyway, but. There's a reason to stay live for a bit longer. Water is back, and I don't know, it's like it's better than it was yesterday, but at the same time, I don't really see myself actually capping this on Saturday. Might be +1 stream. Frozen seemed kind of skeptical too. Frozen gave up on this spell. Still did take, like, Fat got all four characters to this spell, and then I think he capped it with 2 of them on stream, maybe? When he finally learned it, he practiced it enough. It took him a while too. Fat's obviously really good. Fat's the one Toho friend I truly respect. Skill of. Yeah, he's very good. He's played thousands of hours of these games, probably total. Yeah, once you start doing, once you spend like 1,000 hours doing something, you're supposed to be like, well, now I'm just kind of good without trying to be as much, you know. Play and I'm just good, right? Although some people just, you know, waste all their time doing something and don't actually learn anything from doing it for 1,000 hours. They just waste 1,000 hours on something. I definitely played Dota versus some people who had 1,000 hours in it who weren't very good. I played versus some people who had 1,000 hours in the game probably and were at my level. That was a few hundred hours in. Kinda disgusting, honestly. Out of spending that much time at something and not consciously trying to improve or succeeding at improving. Probably part of why I quit OSU too. I was like, I've spent so much time and I don't find improving in this game any fun. It feels arbitrary, kind of random. Not getting rewarded for the things I want to be. I kept getting walled there. That was actually pretty good dodging, but I got walled many times. I'm gonna go back to the center. I'm trying to think of what I want to do like for the rest of the year for gaming. I don't really know. I don't think it's going to be that different I don't think I'm going to get that different experience streaming it unless it's Dust Force, because at this point I know everyone who plays Dust Force. That's an experience, but everything else is just kind of be whatever. Probably gonna be mostly me sitting and talking to myself, and chat being mostly just people lurking or not really knowing much about the game, as much about the game as I do. Maybe playing Dust Force is kind of spoiled. Maybe playing Dust Force with people who know what they're doing is kind of spoiled that for me, you know. Experience of streaming and having people who are better than you around all the time. Getting to talk to people who are really good at the thing I'm doing. I guess I like talking to the good Toho players who've been in here too, but a bit harder for me to talk and play Toho. Talk with somebody and play Toho sometimes. Talk about the game with someone and play it. Spend so much time focusing on dodging bullets. A lot better at talking and playing Dust Force too. I don't know. I need to force myself to do more things that are good stream content in Dust Force instead of just no life grinding one level for 3 weeks. Maybe. There's more stuff I could do, but I don't like to do shorter streams for Dust Force. Easier when you stream for a bit and pick up people along the way to have a good time. We'll see. I kind of proved to myself already that I can do like a long, challenging level. Into a long, challenging level, I can get top 10s on optimized stuff and learn difficult routes and play the hard code. Like, I can do everything I've tried to do. I don't know what's left to prove. Stream myself proving more specifically. I keep getting it to half, but like I never make it past half. I mean, half is something, but like you'd think that I'd make it past it if I had a chance of capping it. You'd think I'd get like a couple of attempts past it. I've only really made it that far like once, twice maybe. I did technically see the Phase 4 startup yesterday once. I died immediately after noticing it. Why were you not here for the last 2 hours and now you're here, Mitesh? Finished an hour ago. Furry cuties are defeated. I'm just killing time. It's okay, there wasn't much to miss. It was kind of an underwhelming fight. It was like a rail shooter section and then a really bad platforming section and then a really boring final boss like fight. That's basically impossible to lose. I didn't think it was that good for the final sequence. Yeah, I gotta get reps in on this spell though. If I'm ever gonna cap it in point device, I have to play it for hours. So I was just like, I'm just gonna put in an hour of reps. He who does not practice does not deserve success. Hitman 3 should be a comfy break at least. My one friend who's really into Pikmin said they got better between 1 to 2 to 3. I forget what his opinion was on 4. Supposedly they get better from 1 to 2 to 3. 4 has the dog actually. Maybe some people don't like the dog. I think 3 is a lot closer to 2 than it is to 4. Get one more good attempt, then I'll call it. Oh yeah, it's not so much that. It's like, there's perspectives from people who really enjoy specific things about these games, right? You know? Like, all the Yakuza games probably had good reviews when they came out, but like, what do I think about some of them? Like, I think some of them are kind of dog shit, and some of them are god tier games, right? Most of the reviews probably just talk about the new mini games and then some of the combat mechanics, and then maybe mention how they feel about the story briefly, but don't factor it in that much, and then that's just that, right? They don't know about Goryuka the chicken or Hana. Yeah, that's a moment I wish I had clipped. Just for the chat I wish I could like look back on the chat reaction to that moment. The moment where it was like Goryuka the chicken is old. You like to breed Goryuka, and I typed yeah, and I hit yes. That was a funny stream. But you know, like, to me, the Yakuza games are very different, in spite of the reviews probably mostly being pretty similar at the time they came out. I'm trying to engage with Pikmin games on that level anyway. You know, I'm trying to like actually appreciate the mechanics and the things you can do to play the game well, instead of just, you know, wiping your army out and then going back and building it back up and just bashing your head against it. You know, I'm trying to like actually not die and shit. I dodged for so long there, but I did no damage because all the dodges forced me off too far to the right. I have the danger of this spell. With this shot anyway. With Grayson and Sun, I have a bit of an easier time getting forced off to the side. I did test, and like Marisa doesn't even really kill this spell that much faster than Reinu does if you just stay directly underneath anyway, so... I'm sure Reinu was the easiest character to do this with in the end, after all. As always, Reinu is just the easiest character to play the game with. At least for a first time CC. First time 1cc. Things of that nature. But for learning the game, Reinu is always going to be the best bet, probably until the day the series ends. Good thing I actually like playing as Reinu. This or Nightfall at 80%. I mean, it really depends on what kind of person you are. Issue with Nightfall 80% isn't just the dash rhythm. It's the fact that you need to get really good ground boost setups in Nightfall 80%. Some boost levels are like so optimized, and the reason why they're bad is not because you have to hold dash rhythm for a long time, although a lot of them you do have to hold it for a long time. It's the parts where like you have to get really good speed on the first dash to compete, right? You have to get really good speed and then keep it. And that's hard. That's hard to do in Dust Force. You mess up by 1 frame and you lose speed. Right? Every frame you're not doing the right input, you're losing speed. Like take security 80% for example, right? You have the like the normal ground boost at the start. Then you have a slope boost where if you don't press your dash rhythm really well and then on the right part of the slope, you're going to get like a really shitty ground boost off when you land, right? You have to have enough you have to like end your dash early enough that you actually fall through the dust blocks, but also not have so much like diagonal speed that you bump the corner. All those things can happen. Which means you need to get a good ledge cancel. You need to do your double jump fast. And then after that, your reward for doing that is you have to dash the first frame you land, right? Hit your ground boost. You keep that ground boost for 8 dashes. Okay, 8. Is about, you know, the speed you get there ends up being, you know, about 2 seconds worth of speed. And pressing, because of how dashing and boosting work, you have your air charge when you do that ground boost, so you can't buffer it. Normally you can buffer the ground boost in situations like that. You can press it a little early, it'll give you the first frame. If you don't have an air charge, it'll buffer the dash for one frame. So it's an unbuffered ground boost, which means it is just straight up like just press it. You have to press it the frame you land, and you will get some number of subframes of friction depending on when you land relative to your subframes. You might get 4 subframes of friction. There's nothing you can do about it. When things like that start mattering, then it ends up being, well, yeah, like you have really good, you have your top player dash rhythm PM, but you might lose some speed there to literally nothing you can do anything about on an unbuffered ground boost. I don't think there's any way to control that as a even. Obviously in PAS you can get a subframe perfect ground boost setup, but I don't think humans can. This, I don't know. I think I would like this if it had less HP. Like, it's fun to dodge for a bit, but like, it's really unforgiving with this amount of HP. It feels like with along with a lot of other things in this game, this is just kind of, HP is cranked up so high that you're going to experience bad RNG a couple of times in every successful attempt, and that just doesn't feel very good as a Toho player, you know? Even a really RNG heavy game like EOSD, you kind of do just get good RNG sometimes, you know? Not really that many spells in EOSD I can think of where like you're just going to see something bad. I guess QED maybe is pretty tanky. You'll probably have to do like a couple of hard dodges, right? Depending on what you consider the hard part of Scarlet and Sokyo, like you can get some tricky dodges, but the actual walls, you can just cap it without getting actually walled. That spell does genuinely, like, bullshit wall you, and you do just sometimes not have that happen for long enough to cap the spell. You know, like, it feels like there's just going to be a cluster of 6 or 7 bullets that aren't blue, or red and violet, or whatever the fuck colors. There's just gonna be a cluster at some point, and I have to be able to dodge it, right? I'm gonna have to dodge the 2 blue waves when they overlap, and there's a cluster of 6 or 7 bullets here to read, like that, right? It's like I can do it sometimes, I really can. Sometimes I read it correctly and I just dodge it. It happens. But like, I can't cap, it's not like you just wait until you get that RNG and then you cap it. It's like, you get that RNG and your reward is you just get to do more hard dodges. You just get to keep going. Like you have to prove you can do it so many times. Actually finish the spell. I'm trying to think, is there actually an unbuffered dash jump in or unbuffered ground boost on Nightfall? I don't think there is. I think you get to do buffered ground boost on every boost of I'm remembering the route correctly. But you do need to not lose speed once you climb up the first ledge. Climb up the first ledge where the first treasure chest is, and you have to like, that speed stacks. The speed you get there on that first ground boost matters for like the next like 4 or 5 seconds of the level or something like that. And then you have the really, really long ground boost at the end, which, you know, unless you're like Weejo or Fishy, is kind of RNG how good you do. If your name is not Weejo or Fishy, you don't just go, okay, I guess I'll just play until I get 18 frame perfect dashes. I cannot stress enough how abnormal that is. Even among good players. It basically baffles all of us. Weejo is just one of one as a player. Uniquely talented. And maybe Fishy or Uckies could get that many frame perfect boosts if they really grinded it, but like, I don't know. Doesn't seem likely. Not as easily as Weejo does anyway, probably. I always feel like Weejo messes up the other stuff and the dash rhythms is just always perfect. That's pretty good RNG. I don't know. Not like not having fun playing this spell anyway, though. Like, I think the only thing I'm like really kind of upset about is the fact that under normal circumstances, right, even if I couldn't cap a spell on Lunatic, Terra looked kind of fun. I assure you the strats pack is doing are not fun. A lot of those are frame tight, frame perfect. The way he's doing it. Pack has a very good time on Terra. Very strong time. I think your best bet is just like playing Worth or Kid and just taking it kind of slow if you want to get an SS. Worth and Kid both don't really have to do the level normally, quote unquote. If you go down, Kid's extra air charge is really strong, right? The falling level, Kid's extra air charge is really good. You just have to not die to Kid's fall speed. Probably my first SS was with a Kid. I accidentally compared to my man PB when I was trying to. Did I finish? Like, yeah, I finished an hour ago. I only had like it didn't take that long. Final boss was very easy, especially compared to the first one. I'm just yapping now and just practicing for Saturday. I don't know. Hey, honestly, Matesh, the only way you're gonna get better is if you practice things you can't do now, you know? It'll be hard for you to get better by just doing the things you're doing currently. but slightly faster. You gotta challenge yourself somehow. We're all waiting for the Yada content. And actually, speaking of which, Terra is the hardest section in Yada by most people's standards, so maybe Terra would be good practice, actually. Get used to doing frame perfect dashes. Don't worry, it's not frame perfect. It's only a 2-frame window. If you don't cheese it. You're just saying that because you haven't played Yada. You haven't seriously tried to play Yada. Yada's like exponentially more difficult, you know, as the name is meant to imply. So they kind of fuck up the ordering, in my opinion, for some of the ones in between. Yada definitely lives up to the billing as being exponentially more difficult than anything before it. I need to actually finish a good wiring run so I can move on to a new SS level. Man, I'm dying to bullets I don't see. How many bullets to keep track of? I meant to end like 20 minutes ago, but just yapping now still. I'd call a hard cutoff at 7:30 probably and just end then. I should just end now actually. I just want to end now. Before I go though. The furthest I made it. I did it all horizontally too, which is funny. Died right as the phase transition happened. Does this crash my game again? Not interesting. Does this one still crash my game? Or is that a one-time thing? Curious now. I was like so angry when it happened that I just didn't really think about it that deeply. I didn't try it again. Interesting. Oh, it tries to load the next stage. If you save a stage and replay, I guess. Interesting. So it actually does crash. You do it this way. Does it work if you do it in stage practice though? Wonder how stage practice replays work in this case. Okay, well. I think I have a shot on Saturday, but I do have to make it there. It's gonna take me probably like an hour to make it to the end. Then I guess we'll give it some yeah, I guess that's it. We'll start Pikmin 3 on Tuesday. Assuming I'm not hungover from the Super Bowl still or something. Got a lot of shit coming up. Need to add another thing to the queue. Maybe. Yeah, Sonic Mania is coming. I'm gonna play it before Onuraj, the fake Sonic fan. Tourist, like Ryuka. Alright, have a good night.